you'd apply it in the same way. And then, of course, this was probably the best trade of the week, only because we had such an extensive trade to the downside, very big trade to the downside. I think we went all the way down from premium to discount. So this was a huge trade. Obviously, I only called it down to here. This was a massive trade. Now, Friday's trade, right? Friday's level. Now, how did I find Friday's level? So that was the shorts from Thursday. So that was about, if I break that down, this was Friday. So Thursday's shorts, just finishing off Thursday. So Thursday I took a short from 68.39, stops initially, so stop loss at 68.49, targeted 66.25, I think it was. I closed this trade early, so there was no profit, 6.10 for that day. So that's a 7-minute trade, so it's a very quick trade. And then we move on to Friday. So Friday, I had the same sort of levels from Thursday, and I had this level over here. So a lot of people ask me, how do I find my key levels? Again, this was a bullish ORB, right? A bullish opening range breakout. And I'm going to break this down as well, right? So this was now Friday's trade, right? Probably the best, or the only long trade we had actually was this one over here. So I'm going to break that down. So for us to understand what happened on Friday, the 14th of November, this trade, we need to understand what happened on Friday, the 7th of November. So if we go back to the 7th, what we had was we had a flip zone, right? I call this a flip zone, or in ICT terms, I think they call it a breaker. So on Friday, the 7th, we had this price action over here. So we had a key level, right? This was our key level. So this was a 15-minute fair value gap. This was the candle before the fair value gap. This in itself was the key level. So this key level, the reason it was a key level without going on to the order flow is because we had a reaction, then we broke to the upside. So this was basically a 15-minute fair value gap. I think in ICT terms, they call it a breaker or whatever it was. But this was my key level for the following Friday as well. So the key level again was 67.16 to 6,700 basically, right? So 6,700 to 67.16.15 area. So once I had that level in place, I was just simply dragging it over. That's all I was doing. And I follow the same principle as Thursday and Wednesday, just flipped on its head. So this is what I'm looking for, right? So this is, again, a very